dark side. We've got a banjo, and that's about all I got right now. So we're just gonna figure things out and hope that life gets better at the end of this episode. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's do speech chat. Is this turned on? It is. This is probably where glasses help. So yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't need glasses. Not today. Maybe later. I'll worry about that later. Dude, well, what the fuck? Did I not bring my charger over? Steve.
Hi.
Who's fucking with me? Oh, yo, it's Dookie. I never sent you your shit because you never sent me an address to send you your shit. But, where's my fucking charger? I was working today outside.
I checked out your Instagram and didn't you see anything ornament-wise?
Yeah. Because I didn't post it on Instagram. I made you a special one. I don't know where it is now. I do know where it is. But that's not the point of this episode. So send me a message through Instagram with your address and I'll send you your Dookie on a stick. Because I still think about you every time. I gotta rotate my camera sideways. And then that's that. So, while you sort that out, because, you know, Christmas is not for another... math is not working right now. But, welcome to the life of a banjo. I was just gifted this banjo by a lovely lady that I met. And so I went out and purchased some things, and I figured that it was probably time to do another live stream, even though I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm doing alright. It's cold, 27 degrees today this morning when I started working on my neighbor's deck. And, that's not fun. So I'm a little sore, but I gotta take the work when I can. You know, construction is my trade of, you know, that I grew up doing. Remodels and shit. That's where the money's at. It's really terrible money, but it's the only thing people care about. They don't care about fancy stuff like custom-made instruments or other things, and that's not true. Some people do, but if you live in white trash America, they don't. I live in white trash America. Not like the whole country itself is white trash, although it could be quite an argument. And one day we may encounter. The point I'm making at is my neighbor, who's white trash, said my entire town is white trash. GoPro start time warp. We're gonna kill so many birds today with one stone. And posting me for 0 viewers. Whoa, why would you do that? Not you, Dookie, I'm talking to my GoPro. After I just checked it out.
I forget, I think you said you were down in the George IA or the North Kakalaka.
We're somewhere south of Mason-Dixon, I think. Down there with the T, my boy T. So, you ever play a banjo? Me neither. But for a free instrument from a really pretty girl, I'll take it. This has a $500 value to it, and definitely doesn't look like that. She found it somewhere. Spent $30. I got this lovely banjo chords chart. I also got a ukulele chords because I'm going to be building some ukuleles here in the next month or two. Banjo chords. It's easy. It's the next time you're on you see a piano, you just play all the white keys. You will not sound terrible. As soon as you hit a black one though, that's when you gotta know what you're doing. That sounds completely racist. Whatever. And then I got these little finger picky things for the thing. But I get it. Some people have it, some people don't. Tommy has a banjo in his collection that I set up for him many years ago. I'm talking like 2010 maybe, 2009. And I asked him if he still plays it, but I don't think he does. I think he definitely does more fishing. I've been trying to get into his fishing streams more because they're pretty fun. You guys make that shit really fun. You guys do. I don't know what's going on. My shop is not clean. I was just pissed off that I had to do construction again today in my life. I didn't think that I would do that this year, but this God that everybody believes in gave me a construction job. So I took it just so I could tell him, screw you too, dude. Challenge me, challenge this. And then I got a banjo. So at the end of the day, keep paddling. I can hear the banjo. I'm gonna mess with this. What do you mean this one doesn't fit on there? Why would you build something like this? What the fuck? I don't.
I have started pretty much a year ago, still learning to fish and having fun.
I gotta point this down so you can see my issues at hand. I caught, for the first time in my life, that's not true. The first time I caught a fish, I was with Tommy, believe it or not. But back in October, I caught a 18-inch trout. It was delicious. I cooked it within a week because I had to travel back north after the wedding I was at, and I was really happy about it. It was a good time. I even showed him, and he's like, "Damn." I was like, yeah, that's all I got though. See, I fished to eat it, whereas he does it for sport. But I think that's what makes his stuff a little more enjoyable to watch, because he's not doing it for like. Let's see who has the bigger dick. It's all about learning. That's all everything is about, is learning. And he's a good teacher. He also taught me lots of things on guitar. He's actually quite a good all-around dude as well. Pokemon cards, definitely taught me how to battle Pokemon. Video games, Guitar Hero. Someone literally put strings on this banjo, by the way. Just so you understand, this is not what's supposed to be on a banjo. I don't think. I've never seen an instrument with strings that were actually, like, string. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. I'm gonna save those. And, do anything. So yeah, you just gotta have fun. This will be my second banjo I've ever worked on. I couldn't really play the other one. at the time, back at the Hall of Justice, Sufjan Stevens was the folk artist that T and I were listening to and jamming out. Nowadays, I have a little more folk under my belt, but not too much. What? Why are you beeping at me, GoPro? I don't understand technology. Why can't I just live in a cave and not have to do this stuff to make a living?
GoPro start time warp.
I don't get it. Maybe it's out of space. Like for example, I got my ticket here from New Year's Eve. Last concert that I saw, because this was before COVID, was in Greensboro, North Carolina. Down where, that state's weird. Everybody in North Carolina thinks they're the best. They're probably not wrong either, but it was a really good time. The Avett Brothers. That was a good thing. It was a good show. They are definitely artists and musicians. Artistes. They actually are artists too. I think the one is like a painter. I forget which one it is. I opened up I like being open to new ideas and learning. Can't learn with a closed mind.
Definitely can't learn with the closed mind. I don't know what's going on here. Why is that part yellow? Alright, let me grab these clippers. I already don't like banjo strings.
Not sure. Yes, true. Yeah, that's true. I didn't get a chance to put my music on, but from your perspective, do you think there needs to be music playing while I do something like this? Appreciate your feedback. Truly good. Alright, so take the bridge off, check it, inspect it. It's got slots that are bigger to slots that are smaller, so my guess is that it's going to be easy to figure out which way, but just to make sure that I don't mess anything up, and literally slide it the same way, put to the side where it can't get damaged. This thing needs to be cleaned out the wazoo. I have to figure out how to make things communicate with each other, because I'm using my other phone for recording, so I could still have my live phone talk to my lady. Like when she shows me pictures of pants, those are cool pants. That's not why. It's for the speech chat. I think I like it coming through my phone instead of through the radio. We will figure life out as we go. What is this? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Alright, that turns. Man, this one came with some spider webs. I didn't know I was getting a deal. Love spiders. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. I barely know her. And that is why I got divorced. Because I'm a dork. And I use these little things a lot. Anybody that uses dram containers, man, they're such good storage. I just found out that they are recyclable. They are number 2 HDPE, high density polyethylene. So I died a little bit inside knowing I'd thrown away way too many of them. Not all plastic is recyclable. Alright, truss rod. What are we working with on the truss rod here? Yeah, the truss rod is a metal rod that goes right down the center. and as strings pull on the headstock here from the bridge, as they pull, the neck actually has a curve in it, like a boat. So what the truss rod does is it counteracts that pull by bending the neck in the other direction or exacerbating it depending on the sound you're going for. A slide guitar would use a really big bow because you're pushing down with metal and you don't want the two notes to be so close to each other. You want it to be, I don't know how to describe it, something like that. So let's see if this one fits. I love it. Oh man, are you kidding me? Dude. First try. Yeah, write that one down in the books. Write it down in the books, make a story. And something else. Making history this week. Straight edge. Oh yeah. That's a boat if I ever saw one. So right means raise. So we turn it to the right. Maybe right doesn't mean raise. Maybe banjos are backwards. B for banjo, B for backwards. Oh, makes sense. I just sent out an application today to Martin Guitars, since they're not too far from me. Or I sent it out yesterday and I called them today. And then I got a follow-up email saying that they received it. Which is why you have to follow up. Because, like, how else was I going to know if I received my email? Alright.
That neck's pretty straight.
Pretty straight. This is not just pretty straight. Good. Next. Take my little triangle of doom. Triangle of doom. It acts as a seesaw over 3 frets and allows me to determine if one of them's higher or lower than the other. Like that. This fifth fret is high because it makes, you can hear it click. Maybe not with my heaters going. There's nothing there. It's another click. You can't spread force, now you rotate it. And you got a long side, I guess that's the hypotenuse. If you're here for your little crash course math lesson. It's an obtuse angle. It gives it 3 different Alright, so the good news is it's only from like here down. That gives me some really wonky things. And I don't really know how to do this. So we're just gonna pretend it's just a guitar. This is just a guitar with a snare drum. That's all this is. Guitar with a snare drum. Or is it a snare drum with a guitar neck? Alright. Leave this tool out like that. Put this in here so I know those screws are for that. Move this over here, do a little dance. Because so far I didn't break anything. Alright. My tool of choice for cleaning is mineral oil. Believe it or not, break the seal. My mother had asked me for some mineral oil a few months ago to clean her stainless steel. What's that thing that you grill on? A stainless steel grill. And it got me thinking, well, if mineral oil can clean steel, which is, metal, comes from the earth, why couldn't it be used to clean other stuff? And you'd be very surprised at how great it actually works on top of finishes. So I used to use a polish, like a like a spray thing, and then wipe it all down. But the oil's nice. It then prevents water from getting on anything, so it acts as a barrier. It's fairly cheap. It was like $9 for the bottle. I shouldn't hit the frets yet because I'm not done. I'm not done with them. Although maybe I should just do a preliminary clean. Prelim clean. It's like when you go to clean out your car, right? You don't just vacuum the car. You get all the big shit out, all the stuff you brush out, and then you vacuum. So we're just doing a prelim clean. This is limbo clean. Black limbo. I did get some black limbo. Yeah, so I was doing a deck today. I hate decks. This will be the third deck in the past 3 or 4 years since I moved back to Pennsylvania that I've done. And I fucking hate it. I already hate it. My ass muscles are not working right. It hurts to take a shit now. And, sorry. Not sorry. There's a disclaimer about language for anybody that goes in and watches this. It's also streaming to YouTube, so I don't really know how that works. But so yeah, that was just all the gunk that we just got off the fretboard real quick. So then I'll come to the come together. I don't want to take it apart, but I don't know if I should, because then that means I have to put it back together. I'm gonna save that for another day. Oh, reminds my grass. I just put this in my teeth and I'm set. I just need a straw hat and 2 missing teeths. That was disgusting. I don't know what this green stuff is. I have now played a banjo. Free entertainment. So all in all, I'm pretty stoked about this piece of machinery. A, because this girl that I'm very hesitant, because I'm divorced, about meeting women. I always think they have an ulterior motive. So the fact that this girl just kind of kept telling me, oh, I got a banjo for you, oh, I got a banjo for you, and then she actually just has the banjo for me one day. Like, oh, you really do have a banjo. She found it. I told her what it's worth. And she said, oh, she feels better knowing that it can go to somebody who can use it. Alright, nope. If I'm doing this, we're doing this. Just like my mom always told me, if you're gonna dance with the devil, you better make your best tango. She actually never said that. Not that I know of. Ooh, we got another. Okay, so that one goes in there. And Banjo was his name. My banjo has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My banjo has a last name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. And when you put them together, you get Oscar Mayer Banjo. Call that one Banjo Wiener. Banjo Wiener Jolie. You make a screw that can't, what in tarnation's going on down here? Can't believe this thing's doing the thing that it's doing. And banjo was so. I'm happy that you hosted me, whatever that means. But yes. I see 3 spiders in my resonator, and I'm happy. What's on the inside? There's the inside of a banjo. If you've never seen one, me neither. Now we have. This is rock maple, and it looks pretty solid, and it echoes when I talk into it. Alright, now are these bad spiders or good spiders? This girl will tell me that they're bad spiders. Oh, they're fun. Okay, so spiders have been safely removed and relocated to another spot of the shop where I could probably use them more. Nope, I didn't get one of them. Come here, buddy. So I'm glad I took it apart because a couple of these things look like they need to be re-glued. Dude, I'm trying to help you out. Because as much as I'd like you to be in my banjo at all times, look, you got a buddy in here that died with you anyway, so like, whatever. I'm gonna scare you. So yeah, I guess I gotta fix these. Oh man, it's gonna be a long episode. I hope my lady doesn't try to call me. Hold on, she's typing. Let me inform her that I'm dissecting. In fact, I'll do it right now. Yeah, I'm dissecting this. There are 3 spiders. I don't know where the 3rd one went, but I'm on my Twitch channel. I'm filming right now, so if I don't answer you, I'm sorry. But you can call eventually. I think it works. We'll find out. Ooh, email. I don't give a fuck, Pinterest. I thought I went in and removed all those things. Alright. And Goldtone was his name. Oh. B-I-N-G-O. Oh, B-A-N-J-O. B-A-N-G-O. B-A-N-G-O. And Banjo was his name. Oh. Bang, walla walla, bang, bang. This is why I listen to music. Oh, whatever. You get to see how nutso I am. Alright. So. Oh, I forgot the GoPro's doing its thing. We're gonna grab some adhesives from the adhesive cabinet. Grab this. And some accelerator. And do this and this maybe. I don't think they'll fall down here. And Andor? The moons of Endor? The forest moon of Endor, that's what it is. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and pretend you're supposed to come loose. Give you a little persuasion. I got just the tool for persuasion. My flathead. And there's another spider. Alright, this has now become a job, and I already went to work today. So, let's go like this. find out. I'm a firm believer in just doing things and then fixing them as you go. So, however, I'm also a firm believer of not cleaning shit up. So I throw some tape down in case some super glue gets places I don't want the super glue to get. Always fold your tape end corners, little rabbit ears, so you can just rip the tape right off.
B-I-N-G-O.
B-A-N-J-O. B-I-N-G-B. N-G-B. I had Chinese food last night. It was amazing. A lot of good things happened in acquiring this banjo. But for those of you tuning in, I'll be going on a small little vacation next month, right before Valentine's Day, to get the fuck away. And I'm doing some streamings for sure. Got a bunch of new inlays I'm gonna be cutting. I've got some guitar music I'm gonna be playing. Record my audio for my hyperlapses, etc. Because every time I try to use any music, so maybe it's better not to have music in these things, because on YouTube they flag my shit. Every time, doesn't matter what. Even instrumental stuff. Oh, this one needs lots of love. So, Dookie strikes again by not telling me to put on music because it ends up screwing me in the long run. Right? It means I can't make money off the videos. Not that I do these for money. No, I suck dick for money because that pays more than what this shit pays. Oh, somebody did a thing. I gotta pop my stool down. Let's just keep it like this. Who's in here? How come I didn't see that? I wanna see that. Oh, maybe I should go up like this. Alright, so the only thing I don't like about my phone that I'm using right now is that it's Matty Chromatic. Appreciate you, brother, sister, mother, father, lover, earthling, fellow human. Your choice was wise. I forgot what I was getting at. Yeah, this is why you don't quote people until you open stuff up. I can't believe these things were busted. Alright, let's do it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have no idea how to play banjo, but we're going to figure it out today. You guys are going to be part of the first time experience for banjo and the Barrett Banjo. Barrett Banjo Bunch. This is Accelerator. It speeds up the drying process for CA glue. It is wonderful, but it smells like, I don't know, it's not that bad. And that did not work. But that's okay. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. You guys ever watch G.I. Joe? I don't really think I did. I just played with them. You know, I'm a dude that played with dolls growing up. Hopefully that explains a lot. I also played with trolls. Alright, you need a little bit more than persuasion. Sir.
Sir, persuasion's a lot. I should put this in first.
Never seen G.I. Joe.
No? Do you know what G.I. Joe is? The Cobra Commander? Come on. I'm the one who lives in a fucking cave here. When you get a chance, you're on YouTube later. You should Google on YouTube because I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Because they're the same people, right? They used to do these little like end of the episode, like 30-second infomercial type things, but they weren't like selling stuff. They were just like morals of the story, and they're just ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just done too many drugs. It's not true. I haven't done enough. G.I. Joe. The whole point of the G.I. Joes was to train young kids into becoming American soldiers because they knew in the early 90s that we were going to be at war for the next 30 fucking years. And, yeah, and that's how I have, and that is why I have friends that are veterans, and I'm 30. Although, pretty sure Washington was like 30 or whatever when he was doing that revolution. When they revolutionized the war, the first time that they revolutionized war. Alright. Alright, and alright. And, another, I'll teach you guys this one for free today. When you're done with your tape, always fold it back over, and you have a little grabby spot to always grab it. So you can grab that flip, you know what I mean? You're not digging at it with your fingernail. But if that's what you but if you want to, then like, there's times I forget, I'm not gonna lie. And, it's all of them. All my pieces of tape that I put down have a fold over, so I can just grab everything. They taught me that in the guitar shop that I worked for. So we're going to we just did our glue. Let's speed it up. I hate spraying this stuff. It smells so bad. So what brought you in here today, Maddie Chromatic? What am I gonna call you? We got Dookie and we got Maddie. Dookie and Maddie. You're on the Twitcher. You're twitching? Yeah, we got another Twitcher. These are all twitched out from all that. I guess that's methamphetamine that gives you that's tweaking. Is that tweaks? Meth heads or tweakers? So twitchers are mathers. If meth is to tweak, then math is to twitch. No.
Curiosity, I saw a banjo and got excited.
Damn, dude, we should trade places because I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. I'm a guitar player. I play my guitar while it gently weeps. Banjo. I promise I play a little bit better than that. You should follow me on my Instagram, Dark Side of the Wood, Facebook. You don't have to go to Facebook, well, even though that's where I post from.
How long have you been playing for?
See, I'm 33. Hold on a second. I will be 33. And I started playing when I was about 16, I think. I was telling Dookie, similar friend. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. A friend that he has, I also have. But I had first. Not that I'm trying to claim frenzies on him. Taught me how to play back when I was 16. Early 2000s. And I am about to learn how to play banjo. Even got me a little banjo chord chart here. Got my little finger pluckers. I just bought them from Guitar Center. Guitar Center does sell banjo related things. Who would have ever guessed? Alright, they're not good. How is this not working? Alright, that one seems good. This one seems like you failed me. I failed you, Anakin.
Remember watching Star Wars earlier? It's always a good time. But I love all types of instruments.
I do. I love working on them all. And this was not supposed to be a structural repair. And because it's my own instrument, I'm using super glue. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if it's wrong. It's mine. I get to fix it. Without the customer yelling at me. And I would normally use wood glue and let this sit overnight, but I really want to play banjo by the end of this.
So in the meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
The next thing I do after I'm cleaning stuff up is I tighten all the hardware on the instrument. So we're tightening the tuning pegs, and they seem okay. Yes. There's a good design on this one. It's a gold tone. Maddie, I don't know if you know what a gold tone is, but we've got solid rock maple. Maple around this thing too. And that comes with the resonator. So it's not an open back banjo, whatever. I guess that's a thing that people get. Oh, that one looks like it's better now.
There was the stuff I did the stairs with? Out here, in the porch with?
Yes.
Right? The gray
The
restore stuff?
black.
Yeah,
black
there's a black
container.
tape.
It's not under here.
I don't think I saw it under here.
Oh wait, I remember now. You said you know to use that. No, you're good. I'm waiting for you to drop. What's going on? Restore. No, that and concrete restore.
No, that's all right. I just need to, it was restored and restored.
Restore 10 times. So.
Okay, this is going into the living room tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay,
It'll fit
it's diagonal.
on a diagonal. Okay. Okay.
So this weekend is the white painting.
For the white painting for the. Oh, yes. And you're gonna do that over. Got it. You're doing a bunch of projects in the house. So I got a little bit of glue on the finish. So a little trick is it's a flat blade, a little flat razor blade, and just kind of scrape with it. This is going to be covered anyway, I think. But it's good practice to clean up your glue. It's good practice to avoid, which is why I put down tape to begin with, because if it's spilled into the back part here, you just peel the
Came
tape
out
right
here, the
off.
Flyers were winning 2-0. I go back in there, it was 2-2.
How does that happen? That wasn't even a minute.
I know.
Who were they playing?
Boston.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's why. Boston's a good team. Flyers, they can't hold everything. Alright, let's check this one.
I'm listening to the game upstairs and watching the Islanders play the friggin' Jersey Devils.
What's another trick to do with the tape too is I always like stick it to the other piece. It makes it real easy to peel it right off. So I use the tape to grab the other tape. And there we go. We have a lovely. So this thing was busted here. We're gonna put the tape down so super glue doesn't go everywhere. It looks alright, and it's important because it's like a structural screw. I think. I don't know what's hold on, let me answer my lady. You guys are more than welcome to ask any questions you want. Otherwise, you're just gonna hear me say a bunch of randomness. It's a warning. It's not like a ultimatum. I just tend to mutter and mumble things while I work.
So you said this was a personal project with hair.
Yeah, a girl that I met at a show seems pretty cool. She's thrifting. She's a thrifter, an antiquer. She works at an antique shop. She found this and she got it for free, so she had it for a while. That's why there's 3 spiders in it and whatever. And I had told her I could sell it for potentially $350 after repairs. You know, it really depends. Maybe $300 cash. But she said that I should keep it. That she feels better knowing that it's going to go to somebody who's going to use it. And I'm not going to say no to a free instrument, right? Would you? I went out, I spent $30. I'm going to learn how to play banjo now. I've spent more money at the bar and I don't remember those nights. So I figure this is a good investment for my future. I mean, those nights at the bar are probably good investments too, I just don't remember. Makes me sound like a slut and I'm okay with it. So I guess I put this to the side. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know if you play any instruments, but I think I was telling Dookie before you tuned in. I like.
Here, just chilling, enjoying the street.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Any feedback you have, like, and not, you'll be rewarded, brother. Trust me. I can't do all this stuff by myself, and I like to look out for my brothers and sisters and get people things when things need to be given. And little things like camera orientation, or what should I talk about? Or maybe you should clean your fucking nails, dude. Like, anything. I take it all into consideration. I do clean my nails, but they get dirty that quick. Back to the circle of life. Mineral oil is a really good cleaning agent. It's non-abrasive. It's fairly cheap. A little bit goes a long way. and it provides a barrier for water and moisture, because you know oil and water don't mix. So it keeps that stuff off your instrument, keeps it rusting. So I'm just stroking these rods down in here. What is this? What are these nuts? What are these nuts on this rod? Please, please, Sir Goldstone, enlighten me about your nuts. There's 2 nuts down here. Ah, that was a loose nut too. Call that one Johnny Loose Nut. This is not the tool to use for nuts, but see, I already knew it wasn't the tool to use. This is the tool to use. An adjustable nut wrench. I don't know if that's a word. Nut wrench? Where's my auto mechanics at? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's... I got nothing. That's it. Alright, we got the first full moon coming up. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my Instagram. For those of you that don't follow me, give me a follow. I like to give away vessels that I make. I'm a wood turner as well. I like to give away the busted vessels, basically anything that's cracked or damaged that I can't sell and put my name on it. I have like a high tolerance. No, that's not the word. I don't like putting out shit product. So when I see a crack in a vessel, like I see a lot of other wood turners sell them with cracks, I don't. That means you rushed your drying process and something got fucked up. So I have a bunch of these fucked up things. I give them away during the full moons. Be sure to follow and play along. And I don't know why these rods have holes in them. Interesting. So that looks like it holds the neck to this. It's a cool construction. I really like seeing it. I really like the grain lines in the neck here. That's pretty sweet. This seems like it's almost solid wood. I can't tell if it's veneered or not. Oh, that's not for my toe. See, just collects all the dirt. Oil works really, really well. It comes from the earth, just like metal and the wood. People have given me shit over the years. Oh, but that's petroleum based. Well, what the fuck else are we gonna do with all the petroleum that the dinosaurs left us? Huh? What are you gonna do with it? Yes, there's better, cleaner energies out there, but in the meanwhile, we should use what we have, because the inventor of the light bulb worked by candlelight. The inventor of the engine used a horse and buggy. So we will use what we have until the better technology becomes available. Speaking of dinosaurs, see, look at that. It's cleaning it. That could be mold. I don't know what it is. My personal project. Might as well go above and beyond on it. To infinity and beyond. Alright, did I put the other thing on yet? Is that how I do it? Is that thing going on now? And then I flip it? No, I should probably clean the sides. Where are you tuning in from, Maddie? We got another American on our hands here. America. I'm based out of Northeast Philadelphia. That's what I like to tell people, but in reality, it's West Trenton. It's taken me 3 years to accept that, moving back. I am closer to Trenton New Jersey than I am to Philadelphia. I don't like either city. I don't mind Philly. I love the history that's attached to it. Trenton has a pretty good punk scene. Not gonna lie. But for the most part, you hear my accent, from another part of the country, you automatically say Philly, New York. So it's kind of all the same, think about it. It's just like people from Ireland and England and Scotland kind of all sound similar to us. Well, that's racist. Well, I'm white. Isn't that a given? I had so many people tell me I was from New York when I was living out in Denver. Like, you must be from New York. I was like, nope. Parents are. And that's when I realized, like, how small all the cities are back here. You can drive from Boston to Washington, D.C. in the same day. Pass by, what, 4 or 5 major cities? It's pretty gnarly. Really cool architecture, though. We've never had a chance to visit the Northeast. Up where all the damn Yankees are. A bunch of lovely architecture. A lot of it is built and engineered by the Freemasons. I don't really know too much more about that. But I do watch a lot of shows about architecture and ancient cultures and history. And we real Americans will be talked about in 1,000 years. I don't know if we're going to be alive, because we're idiots, but we've built a lot of really awesome things. Our roadways are unparalleled to anything else that's out there. I mean, there's buildings. My town was founded in 1680. My house wasn't built until the late 1900s. But the fact that it's just so historic over here. And you got buildings that people aren't allowed to touch unless you pull certain permits.
How many roads will we talking about from DC to Boston though?
I mean, it depends. I mean, it's probably like $25. It depends if you go through New York or you go around New York. But for my argument, it was talking about going through cities. So like that New York toll on the Verrazano Bridge is expensive. But you can always drive around. I don't pay tolls. I try not to. There's ways. Nowadays, you just drive through them and they bill you by your license plate. So they're gonna get you. If that doesn't creep you out, then, like Judas Priest once told me, you got another thing coming. I was out in Colorado. I drove from Denver, Colorado to Cheyenne, Wyoming. And it took like, it was an all-day trip. It was literally like nothing changed. You're just driving along the front range of the Rocky Mountains. And nothing... It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. That's not why I'm saying nothing changed. It just didn't seem... You're just 6 hours away from Denver. That's all it was. It didn't seem like you were in a different state or a different cultural area. You're just 6 hours up the mountain range. Whereas here, there's differences between Boston... To me, between Boston and New York for sure, and then New York and Philly. Just the architecture. Philly's dirty. Philly is filthy. That's why we're called Philadelphia. Philadelphia has a lot of good things. It was once the capital of our nation. People forget that. It is not the capital of Pennsylvania, that is Harrisburg. But the fact that it was our nation's capital means that it was good enough to be, the old Washington, D.C. I don't know why they moved to D.C. because that is literally a swamp. Built on a swamp. And have the Liberty Bell. You have, I mean, I just crossed over where George Washington crossed over and pretty much won the Revolutionary War. Washington's crossing across the Delaware River in December of, insert year here, that was 1776, 1775 maybe. It's a park, and then Washington's Crossing Park. So like, there's a lot of really good things about Pennsylvania. You just only ever hear about Philadelphia and how terrible of a city it is. But you go out Philadelphia into the suburbs, and you get a little trashy. It's not ritzy. You go north of Philadelphia, and it's really, really ritzy. I mean, there's this one mall that has 2 car dealerships inside of it. I mean, like cars inside the mall type dealership. Really expensive, but you only ever hear the bad things associated with Philadelphia. You don't hear about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's kind of a tinier city. They kind of keep to themselves. They're smart. They're a blue-collar town. Really cool out in Pittsburgh, though. Really, really, really pretty. I grew up in Philadelphia under the impression that Pittsburgh was Schittsburg. Because, you know, our sports teams hate each other. The Eagles and the Steelers, the Penguins and the Flyers. I am a Flyers fan. Only because I like the colors. The colors are sick. But we're losers. We are indeed losers. And that is why they moved the capital. One day someone said, I think it was John Adams, Philadelphia is for losers. Why is our capital here? And so they went to the swamp. Swamp. So, do either of you two know where else the capital of the United States of America was? Nation's capital at one point in time? Give you a hand. It's a little further south. No, you guys don't. I think it was Richmond. I could be wrong. I think it was Richmond, Virginia.
I have barely any history or geography held now.
So where are you tuning in from? You must be from across the pond, eh? Wait, no, that's Canada. You must be top of the morning to... No, that's a different... That's fucking... Yeah, that's Irish. Are you from over there? I got a couple people from the, Oh, brain fart. Switzerland. Like that area. I guess that's Europe.
Australia.
Oh! You're from down under, eh? Wait, no, it's Canada too. I come from a land down under. But up. Women go and they plunder. But up.
Yeah, I am upside down.
You know what really... Two things that I really like about Australia. Number one, it was pretty much all for criminals. They just like, oh, this island, no, let's just send all our criminals here. And the thing that intrigues me the most is the amount of poisonous bullshit you guys are surrounded by. I don't think that there's anywhere else on Earth more deadly than Australia in the wild. Isn't that where Steve Irwin was born and raised? Crikey! Disclaimer. I don't know if anything of that I'm teaching you guys is true. But I do know I just got some... Yeah, exactly. It's like, where on earth can you go to be close to the black mamba? I think that's what's the one that's in Australia. Fucking the bird-eating spiders, the Komodo dragon, fucking kangaroos. Like, I don't even want to fight a person, let alone a jumping person with a tail. Like, you guys have to be... And you guys don't have guns. Like, how the shit do you protect yourself from these freaking poisonous wildlife? Like, you guys got snakes that live in trees. You ever hear of snakes on a plane? About snakes in the planes. With that being said, you guys have a bunch of Australians have wonderful currents that bring a lot of natural wildlife your way. You know, you get the killer great white sharks too. Shit. You get a lot of mollusks and mussels and pearl. I buy all my pearl from Australia. Oh, wait a minute. No, it has to go on this way.
I am sure you heard of the Great Indian War, right?
Whoa, hold up. You're gonna tell me they're like emus, like the, not like the music I grew up listening to. You're talking about like those ostrich looking fuckers? What do you mean war? Emu war.
Yes, the military legend fought among tremendous and lost.
It's because you guys don't have guns. Wait, you guys have a military? Holy shit. I bet the kangaroos are like, yo, you can't fuck with Jack over there. He's a veteran. He's a veteran from the war.
Not a very good one, apparently. Against the Emmets.
Oh, no shit. This is why I don't take things apart, because they definitely are not going back together the way they're supposed to go back together. It's just...
You can tell now.
Exactly. Imagine, in America, we can ask for military discount or veteran discount. Couldn't imagine, like, you guys. Because, like, what other wars has Australia fought in? You guys stayed out of the World War, right? No one wanted to fight you guys because they literally sent all of the criminals, pirates, whatever they could there to that island. So they're like, oh, what do we do with Australia? We stay the fuck away, dude. Remember what we did? We dropped off bad people. They will kill us. If the desert doesn't. Now I understand. Oh.
He walks too hard. The man
Dude, if it... What just happened to my stream? Like... Fucking hysterical. If an emu walked into any bar near me, I would just fucking leave. There's like... Well, yeah, because I don't think they exist in America. In the Americans. The American make up our fucking mind and what we want to do. Yeah, like I just said, I'm 6 foot tall, 150 pounds. I'm not fighting a human, let alone a fucking kangaroo. And apparently now, emu has now gone above that. I'll punch a great white shark in the face, no doubt about that. Because what else are you gonna do? Like, what is us? Crispy Kev, I like it. We got some crispy in here. Alright, so this has to go this way, and this has to go this way. So let's move this one this way. Let's move this one towards me, 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 towards me. you guys have good viewing angle, I really do appreciate feedback. I'll move stuff as I need to, but I'm always trying to make changes, make improvements on everything. That is why. Oh, I got that one lined up. Okay, so this one has to go towards the tail piece. TT, towards tail, towards tail, towards tail, towards tail, towards tail. Well, since I'm down here, I might as well tighten all these suckers and make sure we're in tip-top shape now. You could have just ended the joke at an emu walks into a bar. Like, that's fucking funny by itself. Man, I learned some history today. You're funny, man. Do you have a Twitch channel? I totally want to follow you, Maddie Chromatic. I want to learn more about your humor. Are you guys still on lockdown down there? I mean, I just tried to go into a gas station the other day and I forgot to put my mask on and everybody just looked at me. And I was like, oh, that's right, we're still doing that. Okay, I literally don't need...
Not have the channel, sorry.
That's alright. You can infiltrate mine whenever you want. I'll pay you in banjo tunes.
Stay high and it is completely COVID-free, so life is back to normal.
So the moral of that story is we should just all be criminals and we'd be fucking COVID free. We'd be living large. Like, we can't do anything. All of my craft fairs.
Banjo tune sounds incredible.
I'm trying to, but somebody didn't take care of this thing when they dropped it off to her. God damn it. That was the sound of something breaking. Let's see what I broke. The thing that I tried to super glue, I said, I bet you it doesn't work. It didn't. And you know what? This is mine. I don't got time for that shit. I just want to play it. These are not lining up right, though. It's supposed to be a nice guitar, or a nice banjo. I have no idea. So you guys can like go to your beaches and shit. Because I think this would be the time of the year you guys would be beach season, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So how does this one work? Nope.
Although I'm not a beach person, for the mountains, because there's no sharks in the mountains. I've stepped on one too many crabs as a kid. They suck. Yes, they do. Hey, boo boo. So something's a little off with somebody's math here. Who mathed wrong? 'Cause that should. I can get those two to line up, and then these two do not line up. So how is that? How is that possible? Wait, which one? I'll flip it that one. This one goes away from the tail piece. Oh, I found another spider! How about I do this? How about I loosey-goosey them? And I set these two suckers in place. I'd say the only benefit about working in normal construction is you learn...
One has COVID and it's not a bird-eating spider.
Yeah, that shit's scary. So that goes there. Oh, it does pull away. Okay. This is interesting. So the only good thing about working construction is you learn more basic techniques on how to do shit. You start to think, okay, look at that. Okay, that one needs to get moved then. That's why that one broke. Strike that. There's nothing good about working construction. It all sucks. This one just has to come a little bit out. Alright, 38th time is the charm here. That is the slogan I'm going with for this guy. Can't believe the fucking thing broke. I'm gonna be an idiot and glue it again. I'm not gonna prep it so I can show you guys what happens if you don't prep it. no idea how to get this green shit off. I think it might be paint. Thumbnail. Thumbnail seems to be working. Thumbnail and some mineral oil. Brother King Banjo Head, made in the USA. Look for a replacement one of these, and in the future I'll fix the shit. Alright. So I hope this gives you guys a little insight of when you go get your instrument repaired for pricing. Understand that every instrument's different. This is a resonator, so some banjos have open backs. This has a back that's concave, convex, depending on how you look at it, and it'll kind of scoop the noise back out towards the front, so the sound goes forward towards the audience instead of backwards towards your balls. B for backwards, B for balls. Okay. Look at that. We're almost there, mate. Yeah, see what it did there? Alright. Now, I gotta check in with my lady, make sure she made it home okay. River, Maddie, Sourwald. Is that you? Yeah, you following me. You have a little insight of the better days. This was not a good live stream. I mean, I guess it was at certain parts. I'm gonna clip some of them because I have not laughed that hard
Yes,
in a
follow
while.
you on Instagram.
The grams for the instant. You guys got legal weed in Australia? Or legal anything? We got like mushrooms and shit now too. I'm sorry, psilocybin? Crack. You got crack. Wow. You guys are no fun. After you get it all cleaned up, you get your instrument all did. Just make sure your hardware is all tight, which I did that. I checked tuning pegs all the way down and just fixed the resonator. Everything seems good. I already checked the frets that they were little rough skis down in here. Oh, I got 3% battery. Good thing I checked. Sorry for the ride. checked my frets already. I'm just gonna give them a quick little 1-2, just because I don't know how to play banjo. But I can tell you by putting the file on here. Not much. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll figure it out. I guess this one will work. Flatten them. That still looks a little low. That looks a little low too. Now I'm going to crown them. Crowning is when you bring the frets backward. You round them again. No idea. That. Back with. This looks good. There we go. Come back with some 400 grit sandpaper. Just sand the bastard file marks out. Okay, well that is new. Clearly I have to find a new way to do that. I'm not going too crazy with this particular fret dress because it's mine and I don't know how the instrument plays, so I could sit here and get the nicest frets and then it winds up that I gotta refret it or something, so I just want to make it experimentable and clean it up. The real thing is I'm just doing it for the pictures so I could do a before and after. At the end of the day, I don't really care because my acoustic guitar is covered in stickers. Stickers. If you guys have any stickers, send them my way. will work for stickers. Get on that one. It bothers me. I don't know how to do these. Alright, whatever. Can I just hit it like this? Sure. That works. This back where it belongs. And now we got come in here with some oils. Hour and a half, that's not bad. How long do people normally stream for? Idolarea.
I don't know. What does it say?
Idolara. Welcome to my channel. I'm just cleaning up a banjo. To the best of my ability. It's only the second one I've ever worked on. First one I was presented with had a much better owner. This one was just found in a garage or something somewhere. Sure. Mineral oil. It soaks into the wood. It keeps it from drying out. Gives it some nice tone, some resonance. Imagine like running a marathon and not having any water. Makes you dry, makes you, gasping for air. Can't talk, can't breathe right. It's the same thing with the oil. You can see it. I don't know if you can see, but it's so dry that it's soaking all this stuff up like right away. So if this is the case, this might not be a single day repair, but we're gonna make it happen. Slap in the base, slap in the base.
Top of the morning to you.
Alright. Fucking Wi-Fi disconnected. Oh, I can't hear you guys. Wi-Fi. Barrett 2G extension. Enter password. Alright, back at it. Appreciate you sticking the whole way through this, Dookie. And hosting my stream, whatever that means still. We're almost there. We're almost there. Strings. It's a lot later than I wanted it to be. See, I've got some Martin. Oh, the battery died. Okay, that's how long I took trying to fucking get this shit together. Alright, this is a 5, this is a 4, this is a 3, this is a 2, it's just a 1. First string on a banjo is the D string, apparently. Oh, there's a lot of things that go on here. 1, 2, 3, that's the. I gotta go see my pictures. Get all the fucking. There's 2. Second string is the B string. What? What do you mean?
This is bullshit. Safely say I've never. I don't know how long I've done this. In fucking 13 years, maybe. has to go above. I appreciate everybody tuning into my stream. Depending on how things go, this may not be able to be completed because this was literally in someone's fucking garage for however many years. Just fucking stay. So let's B. Sounds about right. Last time I banjoed. I think they just gave me a bogus string. So this one is G. Somebody did something.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the follow and all the other things. I got a little song for you. This one's about, we were just talking about the great white sharks. This one's called The Great White Sharks. Something like that. I'm gonna tune that one, and then I'll give you all royalties. But I'm definitely gonna learn all of Dookie by Green Day for Dookie on a Stick over here for being such an awesome citizen of the states that are united, or maybe we'll find out after next year or two.
Emu walk.
You're lagging. I am on a different Wi-Fi connection than I have been in the past, so I appreciate all feedback, even something like that. It's super important to my growth. So let me check out what's going on here. Oh, now it straight up is like